You could have conversations about different kinds of work, how different kinds of practices work, where they fit.
Well, presence means having someone to talk to.
Don't worry about what you do know, worry about what you don't know.
This tie between presence and purpose, too, that both as individuals, if we are to create a presence in a space or a place or an environment.
And at the same time, though, I also experience very deeply this sense of local community. Where I differ from kind of what the discussion is at this point is that I feel like work is only one component of who sort of I am and what is happening in my community. And although we may differ in terms of our practice, I sort of allow that that's part of the beauty is in the fact that we differ in aesthetic or how we even approach that or whatever.
Realizing early on that I didn't want to just speak to artists.
The way that you can engage and have a presence with all of those different parts of the cultural community is it's a lot to manage and really figure out where your place is and how to manage all those ties and those connections.
So whether you're a choreographer or a dancer or a visual artist or a theater artist, you come from a very specific background.
It was a bit of a mixed bag, but at one point we ended up talking about trust versus fear.
That's important to do, it's important to invite in, but that next step of encouraging people to participate in the exchange, not just waiting for the invite.
Can't forget about the importance of feeling uncomfortable, like going to something.
Those artists are not going back to that fear sense and what they individually know so that they begin to take away from the collective.
The idea of like, well, maybe there's a role or a value for confusion then for us trying to confuse vocabulary sometimes. And in fact, in the confusion, maybe something's possible.
How language can define or limit us, but also redefine and open the discussion.
The various different fragmentations of the art form can move forward, and then a language can be created. That's critical.
In particular moments of innovation or when people are breaking out into new areas, they kind of make up words and make up vocabulary and invent stuff, and then slowly that begins being absorbed by by the system.
You have society, and then you have this, especially this next generation, thinks everything should be done for them. And how do you find that balance?
We live in a time which, it seems odd to me to think that we feel there should be an equal number of producers and consumers.
How can you create the world you want to live in small models?
When you slow down, you feel more vulnerable. And
that was good.
Why is that a bad thing? So that if we slow down, we can be more vulnerable and more be able to be touched and then to touch.
Deepen our knowledge of our practice, of our art form, of our communities.
Constructive about your own work, and does it live up to your taste, and does it need to?
If we could actually just get the arts community to show up, we can sell out.
Because for engagement, you need passion and perseverance.
But I think that discomfort is an important opening. We feel a bit open to change.
But then, talking to Nicole, it's also about you owning up to who you are and being clear. So if you want to be a